What's going on? I'm Ari and this is Ari in the kitchen. Now today, we're gonna whip up some appetizers. You have Super Bowl coming this weekend, and just anytime you're gonna have a game night or some little party at your house, you need something to eat. So let's get right into it. Now these are the ingredients we're gonna use for the first appetizer. It's gonna be some sweet and spicy meatballs. We have chili sauce, cranberry sauce, the jelly kind. We got the meatballs, some red pepper, black pepper, garlic powder, and salt. Now if you don't have jelly cranberry sauce, you can also use grape jelly. I usually use that, but I had one of those laying around, so let's get to it. So right now in the bowl we have the cranberry sauce and the full jar of the chili sauce. We're just gonna mix that up. You're just trying to break it down as much as possible. So you can see it happens pretty quickly. It's not like a lot of work. And then now that we have that broken down, we're gonna go ahead and throw some pepper in there. Just gonna season it to your taste. Add some crushed red pepper. Gotta get the spice right. Some garlic. That's garlic powder. And then a little bit of salt. A little more garlic powder. All right. Gonna mix that up. And that's it. Now that you've got that mixed together, gonna go ahead and put it in the crock pot. Now in the crock pot, we've already gone ahead and put the meatballs, the full bag. It was almost 2-pound bag. It was just under 2 pounds. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and just pour the sauce that we mixed up right over them. Once you get all that in there, just gonna mix it up real quick, make sure they're all coated. And now that we've got them all coated, we're just gonna cover it and let those sit for about 3.5 hours on low. So now that we've got the meatballs cooking for about an hour or so, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the second appetizer, which is gonna be the buffalo chicken dip. This is great substitute for wings and so much easier to bake. So what I'm going to use today are 2 cans chicken breast, some cream cheese, shredded cheese, whatever sauce, hot sauce you like, and some ranch as well. Let's get to it. Alright, so now in the pan what I have is a 1.5 sticks or a 1.5 blocks of the cream cheese. And it's just melting down a little bit. It was already kind of soft as well. And what you're going to do is you just want it to kind of cream up here, get softer. And then you're going to go ahead and pour in your sauce. Now this is to taste. So I would recommend starting probably with, I don't know, about a 1/2 cup. Or no. It's a taste. It's on you, honestly. But if you don't mind hot wings, like 1/3 cup probably. And then go up from there. And also it just depends how much you're making. Basically want the cream cheese to completely melt. Now once that's melted, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and add in my 2 cans of chicken. And I just open the cans up and drain the water off. That was it. So that's the one. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add in the second can here. And you're just gonna mix that in. I try to break up the chicken a bit. Just a mix of larger chunks and smaller chunks. And of course, if you were to shred it yourself, you could do the same, kind of decide what size chicken pieces you want in there. This is definitely gonna need some more of the hot sauce, so I'm gonna add some of that. We like spicy around here for the most part, so let's see. And this is super quick. Also at this time I'm going to turn on the oven to 350. It cooks pretty much on the stove, but I like to put it in the oven with some cheese on top for about just 15 minutes just to get it really melted well. Now that that's all mixed together, I'm going to go ahead and add in some of the ranch. Can't have wings without ranch, right? And like I said, this is all to taste. If you make it too hot, you can try to add some more ranch or some more cream cheese. This is probably like a little bit over, this is probably a 1/3 cup as well. So now that you have everything mixed in, what you're gonna do is just go ahead and add about a handful of cheese. Once you've added your handful, you're just gonna mix it into the dish. Now it's ready to go into our dish. Usually I use a disposable pan just because it's easier for cleanup, but what I'm gonna do, so I've just gone ahead and lined this other square pan with some foil, and we're just gonna pour it in there. Then at this point, just gonna kind of spread it out throughout the pan. And you don't have to melt the cheese when you put the cheese in there. You just gotta just get it throughout it, because it's gonna melt. You're gonna put it in the oven anyway. We're just gonna take another handful of cheese and sprinkle it on top. Now it's ready for the oven.
The oven's set to 350. We're just gonna go ahead and put that in there for about 20 minutes.
Now for our last and final appetizer, we're gonna make some crescent rolls with some spinach and cheese in it. It's like a little crescent roll up. And this is going to be a vegetarian option. So if somebody is coming that does not eat meat, they can have this. Let's get right into it. All right, so now with this, the spinach crescent rolls, what we're gonna do is take the other half of the cream cheese from the buffalo dip. Just gonna add that half a block in there. To that, we're going to take our spinach, and this is just chopped spinach. Mine's still a little frozen, but it'll be all right. And this, we're gonna add about, I don't know, a little over 3 cups, I think is what we're gonna do with this. Yeah, that's almost 4 cups. Haven't decided if I'm gonna make two things of them yet. So to that, I'm gonna add this is a half cup, so about 3/4 cups of the shredded cheese, the cheddar cheddar, and then we're gonna also take the mozzarella, and we're gonna add the same amount, 3/4 cup. So there's the half. To that, we're gonna go ahead and add some of the minced garlic. And this is all to your own taste and flavor. So we're gonna add the garlic and some other additional seasonings. We're gonna add some minced onions as well. And this is all to your taste. You can also, if you have fresh onion on hand that's already chopped up, put that in there. I just didn't feel like chopping any. So I'm just gonna use the minced onion. Put some seasoning salt in there. And then we're also gonna add some black pepper to this. All right, just for a little kick, put some Slap Your Mama in it. All right, so now I'm gonna mix this up, and once I have it all combined, go ahead and get right back with you. This is what the mixture looks like with the all the ingredients that you saw me put in here in those amounts. I'm gonna add some more cream cheese to it just because I think I want it a little bit more creamy than it is. So I'm gonna add some more cream cheese. Also another half block, honestly. So I probably could have just used a full block with the 4 cups. So to that, I'm also gonna add some more cheddar cheese. Just gonna shake some in there. I didn't like the way it looked. Felt like it needed more. And I'm gonna add some more seasoning to it as well. Some pepper. Some more seasoning salt. And I know I already added the minced garlic, but I'm also gonna add some garlic powder to it. All right, so I'm just gonna incorporate this all back into it, and I'll show you it once it's done. So now we have everything mixed in. I definitely like it more the way it looks with more cream cheese and more cheddar cheese as well. So we've got that completely mixed in here. It looks nice and creamy at this point. We're gonna go ahead and start working on the roll-ups. So we're gonna take our pan, currently set to 375, that's the package says. Just gonna cook about the package instructions here. Just gonna go ahead and do them just like a normal crescent roll would be done. Of course, clean hands, because you're really gonna touch all over it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that open, put it on the tray, break it up, and start grabbing our section. So, just gonna take one of them, grab our mixture here. I'm gonna start off with just one of these scoopers and see how it fits in there really. Yeah, might be a little too much, it's gonna be stuffed, but that's cool too. Alright, so we're just gonna start rolling it up. Actually, that might be a perfect amount. Alright, so now it's time for the buffalo chicken dip to come on out. See how that looks. And since that's out, we're about to put in the spinach roll-ups. And these are gonna go in here for about 15 minutes. We'll get back with you. Alright, so now everything's done and ready. What we have here is we have our buffalo chicken dip. With that, we've got carrots, celery, and tortilla chips. We've got our crescent quiche. Delicious, y'all. Gotta try that, especially if you're vegetarian. You got something for them too. And then last but not least, we got our spicy sweet meatballs. Hope y'all enjoy. These are great sides for you to have at any party, appetizer. And with Super Bowl coming up this weekend, you should definitely try them then as well. Thanks for checking this out.
Watch, I be in the kitchen whipping pans, watch.